Guess what? What?
It is I, RipperX! Hey guys, what is happening? My name is RipperX. Welcome to a very early first impressions of the new DayZ Standalone Alpha. As you can see, this is an early access game. Because of this, the game is an alpha, and it will be for a long time. This means there's going to be bugs, unfinished features, there's going to be probably different design decisions happening. They're going to probably add stuff or take away stuff. There's many more things that will essentially disrupt the gaming experience. That said, the DayZ Alpha is out. Go to Steam, $30, you can purchase it. Now this game is pretty hardcore. There's a lot of things players need to know, but at the same time, one of the best parts about this game is that it's all about exploring. To begin with, configuring is pretty important. Nothing crazy, but they do have different things here, and I've essentially set my stuff, but I definitely recommend for anyone that just got DayZ, definitely check out your rendering, make sure that you have settings that you want to have on or off. I did turn off bloom and rotation blur. Some people might like that though. Okay, well we made it in. We made it into the DayZ Standalone Alpha, my friends. For the next 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to run around this game like a noob. Probably die a couple times, but again, I'm going to do my best to kind of show you guys some of the basics of the game. Already, the graphics seem like they're updated. The textures seem a lot more detailed. From what I understand, the map is bigger as well. Now again, for anyone that's new to DayZ, essentially you start off as a character on the coast. Now, don't get me wrong, this character, not a brand new character. I do have a backpack. I picked a backpack, but for the most part, my character is pretty new. Let's hit tab real quick and take a look at my inventory. Again, I don't have a lot of stuff in my inventory. When I picked up this backpack, suddenly all of these item slots became available. I have gray jeans. If I were to find, for example, cargo pants would give me a couple extra slots. So I think I would have 6 slots total. So again, every time you put certain items on your character, you're able to actually have more inventory space. And there's a lot of crafting stuff as well. I mean, just on the basic front, a battery technically starts off, when you first start, you have a battery and a flashlight. Most normal people would drag this battery over the flashlight and hit attach battery to flashlight. Now, essentially, the flashlight's ready to go and it works. We don't need it for now because it is the daytime. Another cool thing about DayZ is there are day and night cycles. I don't believe that day-night cycles are 24 hours. I believe Dean and the team have reduced it, but I'm not 100% sure. For the most part, it's essentially all about jumping into the game and exploring. This game is an adventure. You're going to tell your story. Another cool thing already is the more my character runs, the more my character is going to get out of breath. I'm currently holding W. This is not even sprint. If I were to sprint, I'm going to hold down left shift. I can sprint for a while. Once you start out, you have a little bit of time. You're going to be okay. But one of the big things about DayZ is in this game, you need to eat something eventually. You need to drink something eventually. And it would be nice to get a weapon. Weapons are a lot scarcer in the DayZ Standalone than they were in the mod. The only guns that are available are the Mosin and I believe a handgun. There's a lot of axes and baseball bats and other melee type weapons available, but there's not a lot of guns yet. Now, once DayZ is officially released, I believe that there will be 10 types of weapons, even more. There will be a lot more types of weapons eventually, but for the most part, it sounds to me like they are cutting down on that. They want to make players experience this game a little bit differently. They want to let you know that weapons are a lot harder to find. You're going to have to, hold on to them dearly once you do have them. You can still kill people with melee. You can actually kill people right now. If I were to run into someone, I could hit spacebar, which kind of like puts my fist up. And you can punch someone to death. I had a couple punching matches recently. And again, you could essentially punch someone to death if they were fighting you. You can definitely do that. Another cool feature is the in-game chat. There is in-game chat, voice chat, direct communication in your vicinity, in your area. If I were to, see someone right now, what I would do is I would basically hold down caps lock. This is what would happen on the left side of my screen. You'll see a microphone that comes up. Right now, everyone around this area might be hearing me. Probably not, though. There's not a lot of people on the server. And even if there was a full server, this game world is so huge, you don't run into people every second. Now, the cities are going to be probably a good place to start if you want to find people. There's going to be a lot of different cities with a lot of different loot. As a new player, one of the for me at least, one of the things that helped me to get started is staying on the coast. You know, when you do start, you stay on the coast. One of the things you can do is you can run up the coast or you can run down the coast. I'm technically running up the coast. There's going to be a city coming up here. And the good thing about cities, well, they have stuff. There's items, there's food, which is, again, going to be important in the next 20 minutes. Right now, I'm fine. You know, it says I'm dizzy, I'm starving, I feel faint. That's, you know, those are just warning messages, but they're not super serious. Trust me, there'll be more serious messages happening if I don't get food. Another new feature with DayZ is that you can't just open a can of beans anymore. You actually have to find a can opener. Can openers are available. They're around. You can find them in kitchens. If you go into apartments or houses, look in the kitchen. They're very tiny. So one trick to do is, you know, say there was an item around here. One way to pick up an item is by really zoning in on it and hitting F. Or another thing to do is by hitting tab. If you hit tab, it shows up here vicinity. So if you're close enough to it, you can easily just drag it into your inventory or your backpack. Oh, by the way, there's zombies. Now, the zombies are a little bit more scarce. I believe it's just because this is still alpha. Literally, day one of the alpha. This is still the alpha. So there's going to be changes. There's going to be, you know, improvements. There's going to be bug fixes. I have a feeling they'll add more zombies. The zombies are around, and they can attack you. So be very careful with zombies. You just have to sneak by them, essentially. If you do get chased by a zombie, just run away and try to hide. Sometimes they follow you for a while, sometimes they don't. For me, the biggest thing to be worried about are players. Players that pretend to be nice to you and then attack you and try to kill you. Hold on a second. Alright, there's a zombie. Oh, crap. Oh, wow, he actually sees me. Wow, that's a really long-distance zombie. He must have his binoculars or something like that. Let's just go this way. Great. Trying to do a first impressions here, and I get chased by a zombie. That's not what I had in my plan book. Really not what I was looking for. Another really cool thing about the new DayZ Standalone is, well, most buildings are enterable. Most of them. Most of them. Especially compared to the original DayZ mod. It's awesome. You're going to find pretty much every house, for the most part, you can jump into. Not every house, but most of them you can get in there. So can we get in here? Yes. Okay, you're not invited here. You're not welcome here, zombie. Leave. Uh-oh. Don't tell me he's in here. No, get out of here, man. Are you serious? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How did he get in here? I closed the door. Maybe he just snuck in. Some zombies are actually kind of smart, so it's like they're half, you know, their brain's still there. It's just their brain's rotting, and they can still kind of think for themselves. He must have opened the door. That's okay. We're going to run away here. Okay, it's starting to get a little bit bad here. I am extremely hungry and tired. That's not good. If you guys can see, my screen is actually starting to get a little bit blurry. This means I really only have about 10 minutes to find something to eat. One cool thing is sodas actually help you with hunger a little bit. Sodas do have a lot of sugar and they have a little bit of carbs, so drinking a soda will, well, help you with thirst and hunger to a degree. It helps a lot. I wish I had a soda. I don't. The question is, can we make it? I don't know if we can make it, but we're going to try our best here to try to survive. Okay, for the record, this is an early alpha first impressions. I will be making more DayZ videos, especially as they add improvements and patches to this game. I want to keep you guys updated with DayZ just because, in my opinion, this is one of the best games out. It is so much fun. I think the best part of this game is, well, getting your friends on TeamSpeak or Ventrilo or a voice, you know, a voice comm and trying to meet up. It's not easy. There is a compass in this game, but at the end of the day, you're really going to have to, well, kind of figure out what cities you're in. And, you know, as you get closer to cities, sometimes there's a city sign. It kind of tells you where you're at. Okay, there's another zombie. Wow. Well, the zombies are going to feast on my flesh today just because I'm about to die of starvation. So it's one of those things. Again, I didn't start a brand new character, but now that we're about to die, maybe we will start a brand new character and you know, we'll see what happens from there. Unless there might be some food here in these in this building up here. Let's check it out. There is rotten fruit in this game. I saw rotten bananas, rotten kiwis, rotten oranges, and from what I hear, you have like a 50-50 chance of, well, either getting satisfied from that rotten fruit, or your mouth starts to taste funny and you actually die of a disease. So again, a warning to that: if you're starving, try to eat rotten fruit. But if you aren't starving, I wouldn't recommend eating it, because you might have a better chance of finding, like, you know, sardines or canned tuna or something like that. Now, there aren't vehicles in DayZ yet. Is that a player? Or is it... Nope, that's not a player. That's a zombie. Wow. Really bad start to the day, guys. RipperX is not having a good day. I am talking to myself in third person. Okay, well, wow. Let's just have, you know what? Let's just have a zombie marathon party here. Let's just bring them all on the train tracks. Come on, are you guys still following me? It's like zombie Soul Train here. You know what? You guys, just enjoy my flesh, guys. Enjoy my flesh. It's Thanksgiving. Wow, I'm unconscious now. Okay. Thanksgiving for the zombies here. Let's go ahead and hit escape. Sometimes you do come back to consciousness. That said, sometimes you have to wait here for a while. So, for me at least, I am pretty impatient. The best way to do this is to respawn. Basically hitting respawn. So let's do that. Are you sure you would like to respawn? This will kill your current character. Yep. I didn't have anything that special on me anyways, so here we go. We're going to start from scratch, guys. As you can see, we spawned in a new location. This is great. It's a good thing, because what I see here is I see we're by the docks, which means we are by some sort of city or town. I believe it might be Cherno. I could be wrong here. The best thing for us to do is scavenge. We need to get items. Before I want to go north, don't get me wrong, I feel like everyone wants to go north, because north are the military bases and some of the good items and, you know, some good stuff. But before we do that, we're going to have to collect some kind of, you know, food, water, and maybe some supplies. Maybe, you know, a helmet, or maybe there's a handgun. I highly doubt it. Weapons, I've only found one weapon in this game that was off a guy that fell off a building talking to me. And I will put that in this video to show you guys. This happened earlier. This guy was very nice. I wasn't going to attack him. He was on a building, and I just said, "Hey, how's it going, man?" And he was starting to talk to me, and literally he fell off the building right in front of me and died.
Baronzino. Yeah. Amazing, amazing balls.
Okay, Kibby's drunk.
Nobody's been here. Like, buildings everywhere.
I got my guys in my voice comm here. This is I thought this was my friend. This is someone else.
You drink?
He's looking for loot. I'm looking for loot too, buddy.
3 empty.
Not a lot of loot spawns though. I don't know what's going on.
I just need something to fill them in.
You mean I feel unsteady, Red? I need something.
Oh shit!
My head's
Oh, dude, the guy just fell off the roof. He just fell off the roof right in front of me, and he dropped his axe in his backpack. Unbelievable. I feel really bad, but...
You pushed him off, didn't you?
I don't know what he was trying to do. That was pretty stupid.
This place is full of loot. This place is just full of loot.
Okay, so anyways, let's find some stuff. I'm sure there'll be something in these buildings that we can utilize. Now, sometimes items are not always on the ground. Looks like this item is up here. It's a pair of gloves, I think. Nice. I heard you can write notes in this game. I don't know how. Maybe I have to get a pen, guys. Because I know there's pens in this game. And some guy tried to stab my friend. My friend punched him to death, but this guy tried to stab my friend with a pen. Okay? Welcome to DayZ. Welcome to DayZ. Alright, let's continue to scavenge for stuff. Again, hopefully we don't run into zombies. Hopefully we don't run into players. There have been a couple nice players I've ran into that were really helpful, but there's also some players that are... Okay, there's a zombie. That are the friendliest. But again, this is DayZ. I don't trust anyone unless you're in my voice communications channel. Hey, there's a helmet. I'll take it. People are enjoying the alpha so far. People are liking it. I really haven't had any problems crashing. The game has been incredibly smooth for me for the most part. Don't get me wrong, it is alpha. There are some bugs here and there, but again, for the most part, this game is beautiful. It's oh, geez, zombie. Well, that is all the time we have, guys. Thank you for tuning in. More DayZ Standalone videos coming soon.